Hi, I'm Arfan. Now many customers say our machines are expensive. Yes. Do you have anything to explain about this? If our machines are expensive, first of all, for an enterprise, its quality is the life of a company. Well, then we focus on quality. In the more avant-garde, first, we talk to our machine, maybe half the weight of other machines. First of all, only this large board, we are 20 mm thick. Then except for this 20 mm, there's also a 10 mm big board down here. Our big board like this. It is above the longman washing has been washed. Then put the big board on it again. Then ensure that the four corners for paper can't be stuffed in. It can guarantee that our above structure is a parallelism. This is one of our techniques. There is no such industry. We currently trust peers because of this cost may be much more expensive. It is 4,000 to 5,000 yuan more expensive than a case of such an industry. It may also be difficult to find longman washers. We are going to Japan to make machinery. Learn how to do this. Then we also found related longman washing. We searched for a month and couldn't find other people's professional longman wash. We take orders like this only for oversized ones. He will only do this if he meets his requirements. Really caring. Okay, there are other details. Can come with us one by one because all of our one machine one standard is a common standard. Right, let's take a look then. Other this. I can introduce you first. The screw we just mentioned. Like ours, there are two types of screws on the market. One is 9.9 and the other is 20.9. Well, what about this kind of screw? When we assemble in the summer, hands are sweaty. Yes, you are sweaty. It has been installed on the machine for a long time. This is easy to rust. It's easy to rust. How do we solve it? Like our screws. One is not hardened and the other is hardened. It must be hard enough. What is the hardness? 20.9 grade. 20.9 grade. So how much is this? Grade this is? Well, the hardness is first of all different. Well, then the second one, how did we deal with the screws and electroplate them ourselves? All the screws on the machine. Well, it's all stainless steel. Well, then electroplating is to avoid us. Sweaty hands when assembling in summer. Well, there is another time when we ship by sea. Exporting. The customer took a long time to ship by sea because it has salt. Well, that would cause rust. That part of us we are. It will not rust if it is handled well. This problem has arisen. A word about this. Actually, we had customers in Turkey are complaining he bought someone else's machine before. When clearing their government, the customs department will think this is a second-hand customs clearance. Yes, we also experienced this phenomenon. So we find the problem and keep improving. Okay, in fact, if we screw, I also saw that there are many white spots on each screw. What are these white dots used for? Like our details. Because we have also done years of summing up experience. To put it bluntly, like this means is for checking. When we screw tight, we're just going to hit this white spot just for inspection. That is, we have to do everything. Do it yourself first, then check yourself again. Well, then avoid the possibility of saying no before you come. Maybe we install 10 sets. Maybe we will come back after work. It is possible that this screw is not tight and if we forgot, then we didn't lock the screw tightly. Then we'll wait until I check in at work. Then we can do a review function. Then prove all of our machine screws are locked. So our internal assembly, our internal management, this process is very standard. Yes. Then we also saw our machine has many other different functions of a cylinder. Right. What brand do we use? We also use our pneumatic components. Japanese SMC. Well, it also uses Japanese SMC. All of our pneumatic components are made of SMC. The electromagnetic valve, cylinder of them use SMC solenoid valves. Vacuum generators are all made of Japanese SMC. This. And we have a cylinder above. We took it back and marked it ourselves. Every part of it is marked. Where is every movement? Oh, and if you train like this, customers are also more likely to accept. So we really did enough detail. Every detail is done very well. That means because SMC means that there are a lot of them. If we buy on Taobao, this kind of cylinder may cost tens of dollars under SMC. Then how do you guarantee that your SMC is genuine? Because genuine products, for example, may really cost hundreds of dollars on the internet can cost only a few dozen yuan. We've seen this before. The question what you said, like this type SMC, we are the general agent in Dongguan. Suppliers to us, yes, so this kind of it's SMC a fake one piston. I can't wait to use it to verify that it is fake. To put it bluntly, it's still good for me, because we were approached by someone before and said it's also cheap. SMC, but he really can do 100% imitation in all China. But when our general agent in Dongguan, when SMC got this sample, well, he can't tell if he's real or not. Then go back to the main factory across the ocean, come back to report. Well, it has a lot of details. He can tell the truth from the fake. So we are mainly in one channel. A control on the channel. Yes. And like then, how many cylinders our whole machine has? How many cylinders are needed? We currently use 23 cylinders for the whole machine. So said 23 each. Each cylinder is several times so the cost will be much higher. Then if we see it, we say and some of our these different structures are, for example, like the axis and the slide rails on both sides. Right. I think we use a lot of slide rails. And it seems that the color is very bright. Like our slide rails and screw rods are also Taiwan Highwind and TPI are well-known brands. So since the automation industry is basically the one who comes from the leader is the first like and the second and TPI. Basically its precision requirement. It is possible to achieve the results we imagined. And in fact, but I had seen it seems that we use a bit too much. Right. Yes. At this time, it seems that it has divided into several sections. That crimping terminal, insert one plastic is cutting and stripping another is rear servo motor. Or to use the screw rod and the guide rail. So look here, it's hard cost right and like this. Why is there an axis in the middle? What's the benefit of having two sliders on both sides? Such a design, can it have one less? That's like this. We were the first to include outsiders in this industrial. It may be a screw rod and a guide rail. Well, we've had a long time. When just total two spots. When it cuts and peels, it will. After a long time it will appear a gap. When it's skinning, it's this skinning knife, likely to be a scissors. When forming a scissors shape it will. When you adjust the parameters, one side is a broken steel wire and the other side cannot peel off the skin. Then we will pass and then put the screw rod in the middle that one of the stability of the tool holder stable and easy to use. The force will be even. Yes, the force will be even. Okay, then it seems to see that this part is called the branch line. This set is called the subline structure. Yes, right. Will it be different from others? We also have a patent for the wire split structure. Cylinder in the middle. Its force is the same. Second, if he is in the same industry, he may have a piece on this side. This side is empty. It was also empty when we first made it. Then we used two support points. Then lock tightly. Then another cylinder in the middle is one locked. Point down in the middle. It can ensure that our sub-wires are evenly distributed. It's the same one with 3 points and one effect, one function.